Have you ever ridden a bus late at night? Not the city kind, but the long provincial trips through mountains and rice fields. The kind where the only light comes from the moon. This story happened in 2015 to a man named Carlo. He was traveling from Baguio to his hometown in Isabela. It was a weekday. The terminal was quiet. The last trip was at 11:45 p.m. Carlo almost missed it, but when he got there, the bus was already waiting, headlights off, door open. There were only a few passengers inside, an old woman in the back, a young couple in the middle, and a man in a barong sitting up front by the driver. Carlo took a seat by the window, near the middle. The bus started moving. No one spoke. The air felt heavy. An hour into the trip, Carlo noticed something strange. The bus wasn't making any stops, not for passengers, not even for checkpoints. And when he looked out the window, the same scenery seemed to pass over and over. Fields, then forest, then an empty road. He checked his phone. No signal. The clock read 1:13 a.m. The couple in front of him suddenly stood up. They walked to the driver, whispered something, and the driver nodded. Then, without warning, they stepped off the bus while it was still moving and vanished into the darkness. Carlo's heart raced. He asked the man in the barong where they went. The man just smiled and said, "They've reached their stop." But Carlo knew there was nothing out there. No houses, no light, nothing. Another hour passed. The old woman in the back started humming, a low, haunting tune. Then she stood, shuffled to the door, and stepped off into the night. Carlo felt cold. His breath was visible. He was sweating, but freezing at the same time. He turned to the man in the barong. "Where are we going?" he asked. The man looked at him for a long moment, then said softly, "You'll know when it's your turn." Carlo tried to get up, but his legs wouldn't move. It was like something was holding him down. He looked around. The bus was almost empty now. Finally, he saw the driver's face in the rearview mirror. The skin was pale, eyes completely black. Carlo blacked out. When he woke up, it was morning. He was sitting on the roadside, bag on his lap. A tricycle driver was shaking his shoulder. "Sir, are you okay? You've been sitting here for hours," the man said. Carlo turned around. The road was empty. No bus in sight. Later, when he asked around, people told him something he can't forget. There used to be a midnight bus that traveled that route. But years ago, it crashed in the mountains during a landslide. Everyone died. And sometimes, they say, it still picks up passengers, just not the living kind. So, if you're ever waiting for the last trip, and a bus with its headlights off pulls up, don't get on.